I was in a tight spot when my cousin needed a ride to job interviews. We live quite far from each other, yet I drove over an hour every time because I knew how crucial it was for her to secure employment. It wasn't just the distance that tested our bond. We spent hours discussing interview strategies, practicing responses, and dissecting her strengths. During those drives, I got to know my cousin more deeply than ever before, uncovering her dreams, fears, and struggles. We shared experiences and a common hope for better days ahead. With each interview on the horizon, I felt increasingly invested in her success, which only grew stronger with each meeting's aftermath. I could sense my cousin's frustration and despair, but I also witnessed her resilience and optimism as she battled anxiety and uncertainty. Her determination to push through was inspiring, and I couldn't be prouder of her for doing so. One day, as we drove back home from an interview, I noticed a subtle change in my cousin's demeanor. She seemed more at ease, and hopefulness lingered in her voice like never before. When I inquired about the shift, she confessed that she felt the recent interview went exceptionally well. The anticipation of hearing back from potential employers was nerve-wracking but also fueled her motivation to keep trying. A few days later, as I checked my phone first thing in the morning, I stumbled upon a notification in our family group chat that left me feeling uneasy. With trepidation, I opened it to find a screenshot of a conversation between my cousin and her friend. The caption read, "Looks like someone's stingy." The exchange showed my cousin asking her friend for $150, explaining that she needed the money for an emergency. The friend replied, "I can't help you with that right now, but I know someone who can." My name and phone number followed. My heart sank as I realized what was happening. It turned out that the friend had been trying to borrow $150 from me for weeks, but I hadn't responded because I didn't know them well enough to lend money without further discussion. Now, it seemed like my cousin was using our close relationship to guilt-trip her friends into helping her out financially. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I felt betrayed and hurt that she would exploit our bond for personal gain. It made me question everything we had shared during those long drives and heartfelt conversations. My anger grew as I scrolled through the group chat, seeing people defending her actions and calling me stingy for not lending her money without knowing her situation. I didn't respond immediately, taking some time to process my emotions. When I finally did speak up, I explained how I had driven her to multiple interviews and offered emotional support during a crucial period in her life. I asked why she would turn around and use that against me for personal gain. The response was mixed, with some people apologizing for jumping to conclusions and others defending her actions as desperate times calling for desperate measures. I realized then that my cousin and I might never see eye to eye on this issue, but I knew what I had done was out of love and genuine concern for her well-being. In the end, I decided to distance myself from both my cousin and the group chat. While it hurt to lose that connection, I couldn't continue justifying or defending my actions when I knew in my heart they were the right thing to do. It was a tough lesson in trust and loyalty, but one that taught me to prioritize my own well-being and values over what others may think or say. Although the situation with my cousin was painful and disappointing, I knew I had done everything in my power to help her succeed. In the end, that's all anyone can ask for, to give support and love from a place of kindness and honesty, even if it isn't always reciprocated.